Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I'm just saying though, today this is for Miss Southern Belle, hashtag Miss Southern Belle. She asked me to go into a little bit more depth about forgiveness. I did a video a couple of weeks ago about when you forgive a narcissist, in their eyes, it's permission. And I got a lot of comments about, Jesus is God wants you to forgive people. Forgiveness is always good to forgive people. Yes, but forgiving does not mean forget. You forgive a person, really you do it for you. Because if you hold on to anger at someone that has wronged you, you're not hurting that person. They're going on about their life like, well, she mad at me. I don't care. I don't care if she mad at me. You're the one sitting at home mad and unable to move forward because of your anger, because of your inability to forgive. And again, the forgiveness is not for that person. It's really for you to be able to move on. But also, you can forgive somebody, but not forget what they did. And if you forgive the wrong person, like a narcissist, you can forgive them. You just don't want to deal with them anymore. And I'm going to give you an example. Remember, when you're dealing with a narcissist and also somebody that you love, a lot of things come into play and it changes the way that you react and the way that you feel. So with a narcissist, if you forgive a narcissist, to them, that means I can constantly do whatever I did. If I stole something from them, then they have forgiven me. I can therefore steal again. Now, in all honesty, most narcissists are not thieves that steal actual physical items. They just steal your time and your mind. They steal your need to be calm. They steal your need to feel relief or just be relaxed, and they give you anxiety. Now, a person that you love, like say your daughter stole something from the house, or stole something from you, like you're like, she stole my dress, she stole my shoes, and you're like, baby, I know you got my shoes. And like, yes, ma'am, I took the shoes. And immediately you like, that's your daughter, you love her, you say, okay, don't take them no more. And you might even sit down and have this conversation about stealing. While you might have a daughter that's a crackhead and she steals something, and like she steals your purse, the money from your purse, steal the TV, and you're like, I love my daughter, but she's a crackhead, she's a meth head, and I love her, but she can't come back in the house. She cannot come back in the house. You have forgiven her, but you ain't forget, like, I can't let her in my house. She was robbed me blind. It doesn't mean that you don't love this person and that you didn't forgive them. Now, mind you, if you forgive the wrong person, they will remind you, I thought you forgave me about that. And to them, when somebody says, I thought you forgave me about that, that's their way of saying, I should be able to do this again. This is what I'm talking about. The idea that forgiving, you can forgive them, but the wrong person will think, I can do this again. And we have given permission to the wrong person or giving them the wrong signal. I forgive you. And in their head, I can do this again. I can do this again. And that's not the right attitude. Again, forgiveness is really for you because of the way that you feel, because you're the one that's holding on to that anger. And once you let it go, once you forgive that person, that doesn't mean you have to reconnect with them. It just means I've moved on from that. I moved on from that anger. It doesn't say, come and hurt me again. And you have to know that you're telling this to the right person. You got to let them know, I forgave you, but you ain't finna come back in this house no more. And you have to put down that ground rule right there, or otherwise, yes, it is looked at as permission to do it again. And it is hard sometimes, because you will have the person that will sit and try their best to manipulate you about, I thought you forgave me. But deep down, they know that they're manipulating you, and they will play on your guilt, because you do feel bad, which is crazy what I'm going to say. You feel bad about the way that you have chosen to forgive them, because now they will try to manipulate that situation. But again, forgiveness is for you. It's for you to be able to move on, so you don't walk around with that anger. Because there is something to be said about looking at a person that has wronged you, and you're sitting somewhere watching them go on happy with their life. And you're sitting over somewhere watching them, and you're mad. They don't care that you're mad, because they're like, she'll get over it. They'll get over it, because they don't care. Not everyone is like that. Always know that whenever I say certain things, it does not apply to everyone. I'm not trying to generalize everyone. What I want is to make you aware and to understand that there are different ways of forgiveness and different levels of forgiveness. It doesn't mean that you forget, and it doesn't change that you don't forget. It's good to remember, this person stole from me, this person hurt me, because if they do it again, you have given them the chance to do it again. And sometimes you don't want that. There isn't, your children, they're going to do that. Your loved ones, you always try to be a little bit more lenient. And that's when you learn, this is when I made my mistake. This is when I made my mistake. It doesn't mean you don't love someone when you remember what they did. So, Miss Southern Belle, I hope you understand what I was speaking of when I said about forgiveness, but you don't forget, because it's important to remember the things that happen, because it's things that you have to deal with. A person that has wronged you will move on about their life, especially if they don't care. Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in to my channel again. If you get a chance, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. Tell other people about the channel. I appreciate y'all watching my channel. And give this video a thumbs up. And thank you. And I am out.